What's up, fellas? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about all of my favorite things in 2020. You know, this year's been crazy. I've spent a lot of time locked up in my apartment, so we've discovered quite a few of our favorite things over the years, you know? Over this year. Okay, let's just get right into it. Okay, first one, I already know what it's going to be. The first favorite item of the year is this Starbucks order. And yes, you may be like, Emma, you just tried this a couple weeks ago. And yeah, you're right. Probably last week I just tried it, but it just became my new favorite of 2020. It took over the entire year. It's honestly taken over the entire last couple years, because you know, I would usually just go with my standard cold brew, light ice, light cream, but this we've got venti cold brew, light ice, extra soy milk, 2 pumps of peppermint syrup. That is what I've been getting every single day, and also why my wallet hates me. So we're gonna start off with like random stuff. My favorite movie this year was definitely Call Me By Your Name. And I know this wasn't from 2020, but I discovered it this year, and guys, I'm not kidding you, it hit me unlike any other movie has in my entire life. I don't know why I was so into the character development, and I was wrecked after it. So it also started my infatuation with Timothée Chalamet. You know, I used to think like, meh, and then I watched that movie, and he was just such a good actor. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with you. Favorite music this year has been Blonde by Frank Ocean. The entire album, honestly, all the songs are amazing. Again, not a 2020 album, but I discovered it this year. I discovered Frank Ocean basically this year, and it has changed my life. Has it made me cry a few more times than I would like to at night? Yes, it has. But specifically Ivy and White Ferrari, they're just so good. Like, there's no other music like it. I don't know what it is. Like, it just really got to me this year. Okay. My favorite recipe of the year has been my peppermint black bean brownies. And again, maybe I'm biased because this is towards the end of the year that I started making these, but I actually made these a couple of years back in like 2017 for the first time, and I rediscovered them. And I put the recipe on my Instagram, One Craze Foodie, if you want to go check it out. I'll link it in the description too. But my peppermint black bean brownies, it may sound gross, but I promise you they're incredible. So definitely my favorite recipe of the year. My favorite book of this year, I haven't been reading that much actually, but my favorite book was Unbeep Yourself. I don't know who the author is, Gary something. And I actually listened to it on audiobook, and it really helped get me out of a funk. So if you're looking for like a little extra pep in your step, or maybe you just need a little kick in the butt, that book is great. Now we're gonna go into like the fitness side of stuff, because you guys know I'm into that. Okay. So one of my best purchases of the year was definitely a Wahoo kicker trainer. I get asked so many times every single week like what stationary bike I ride on, and I ride on the bike that I ride outside. I just attach it to my Wahoo kicker trainer. It's a smart trainer. It's definitely expensive, but I live in Portland. I cannot ride outside in the winter. It just like is really rainy and the roads are slick and it's cold. So I need a trainer, and I just was like, I'm just gonna get the best one possible because I wanna make sure that I can ride with the most comfort like possible indoors, especially when I'm getting on those long rides or whatever. So it is a bit pricey, but it's a great, great trainer. Definitely better than like a normal, just standard one. The smart features are amazing. And kind of going off of that, my favorite other thing is, I don't even know what to categorize it as, is Zwift, which connects to my trainer, and it's like a little online virtual world or whatever, and I discovered it when I got my trainer, and yeah, it just makes riding a lot more enjoyable, and it's like cool to be able to ride with other people live, and you can do a lot of stuff on there. I honestly like haven't done any of the Zwift racing or anything, or any of like the training on there, but just from what I've experienced so far, it's made indoor riding a lot more fun. So if you have a smart trainer, I think you might be able to do it with regular trainers too, but if you're riding a lot indoors, like I really recommend either you get a smart trainer or you definitely get Zwift because it's great. My next favorite is this pair of bike shorts. It's from Pit Viper. And that's kind of random. Like, I don't really know what the Pit Viper brand is. It's like they have sunglasses, they got shirts, and then they randomly have like cycling bibs and like jerseys. But I just randomly got these cool Pit Viper shorts, and they're really great. Granted, I've never had bib shorts in my life until I wore these, and they're still the only pair of bib shorts I have, though there is another pair on the way. but they have been a game changer and they're just so comfortable. For swimming now, we've got the Nike Cutout tank. I've talked about this a lot in like the last, I don't know, couple just like random vlogs, but Nike Cutout tanks have been my favorite for a very long time. And of course, starting to train for triathlon this year, I started wearing the Cutout tanks again, which makes sense because I have to be swimming. And they're just the best one-piece swimsuit out there. I know people have said stuff about Jolene and all these other things, but Nike Cutout tanks have my heart. So, okay, running shoes. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, Emma. I'm just kidding. I can't even make a joke about that because I'm like not a huge shoe nerd or anything. I'm not super up to date on what the coolest shoes are, but Nike does send me their like newest shoes, and definitely the one of the year was the Nike Pegasus 37s. I've always been Peg loyal, as you guys know. I have strayed a little bit away just for the Nike Infinity Reacts last year, which I still wear, but the Nike Pegasus 37s are just a great shoe. They're 10 times better than the 35s and 36s, I think. I still like the 35s and 36s, but like the 34s have been my favorite, but then now 37 surpasses all of them. So if you're looking for like a neutral running shoe, and Nike Pegasus are great, and the 37s definitely better than the past couple versions, in my opinion. Next one is my sports bras. Definitely, since I have a bigger bust than I have, you know, when I was running in college and stuff, I have had to upgrade my sports bras a lot. Like, I like Nike sports bras, but they just don't fit me really well. Like, I don't really know what it is anymore, but like, it doesn't really work for me as much anymore. So I have been going in with the Outdoor Voices Doing Things sports bra, which is a game changer. They have pads, they like come with pads, but I just rip the pads out, to be honest. And they're just super comfortable. I just really like them. They fit me really well, and they're pretty supportive, so yeah, that's been my favorite this year. Also, this isn't really exercise, but this is still like active, I guess. And I discovered the Outdoor Voices exercise dress this year, and let me tell you, it's probably the favorite piece of clothing I have in my closet right now. Like, it is incredible. It's so stretchy, it's so comfortable, it's cute, it's flattering, and you can like wear it if you want to, like, I don't know, do yoga or something. Like, it's like a very breathable material, so you can wear it to exercise. Like, I wouldn't necessarily go wear it to run, but it's like if you're doing low impact exercise, you could definitely wear the dress. And yeah, I just wore it basically all summer long, and I'm still wearing it through this winter, and everyone makes fun of me, but I'm like, you know what? If you had the dress, you would understand. So okay, next fitness thing is my Aftershocks headphones. I actually got these back in 2018, but I've still been wearing them, and they're basically the only headphones I wore this entire year. They're bone conducting headphones, so they don't go into your ear. They just stick on the outside on your little bone right here on your face. And yeah, it just plays music so you can hear the outside surroundings, and I wear them while I'm on the bike so that I can hear obviously everything that's going on around me, and it's just a game changer for being able to like wear headphones while biking. Is just so nice and be completely aware of my surroundings. So I also wear them to run. I can still hear myself breathing when I run, which is kind of annoying, but it definitely drowns it out a little bit. So alright, next one is like beauty-ish stuff. This is like miscellaneous, honestly. Okay, it's a 10 hair like leave-in. I don't even know what it is. I'll insert a picture right here, but it is incredible. I use this every single day after I shower. It like has completely changed like my tangly hair. Usually I have pretty tangly hair when I get out of the shower, and I just kind of like rip it out with my brush, which my sisters hate when I do that, but I just get so annoyed. And I just randomly decided to try this It's a 10 product because I saw it on someone else's YouTube channel, and I was influenced, so I bought it. And then now I'm going to influence all you guys because it was the best purchase I've made. And it is a little bit pricey, but honestly it's lasted me a really long time, and it's just so, it makes my hair feel so good, so soft, way less tangly, way easier to brush through. I don't rip out my hair when I brush through it anymore after the shower, so it's great. Okay, another random thing is actually in the background on my unmade bed. It's my Ugg Comforter. I bought a comforter this year for this bed, and I honestly like hated it. Not this Ugg one, a different one from Urban Outfitters. And it was like such bad quality, it was so expensive. And it was like a duvet, and it would like tie at the ends, and then it would always just come untied, and the comforter would bundle. Oh, I just hated it so much. It was really annoying. So I was like, hey Emma, just get a new comforter. Even though it was so expensive, I was like, why are you making yourself miserable? So I was randomly at Bed Bath & Beyond sometime this year with my friend Tate, and he was like going and getting stuff for his house, and then I just saw this Ugg comforter, and I like touched it, and I was like, this is the softest comforter I've ever felt in my entire life. And it is. It's super lightweight, which I was a little worried about because my apartment gets pretty cold. Just with the exposed brick, it doesn't really heat it, doesn't really keep the heat in, you know? So I was really worried, but Ugg has good products, you know, they have good shoes, wore them when I was growing up, and I was like, I'm gonna trust it. It's incredible. It's super lightweight, so when it was like summertime, I wasn't getting all sweaty because it wasn't overly hot and it was like breathable. But then in the winter, guys, like I don't even need extra blankets, really. I have a quilt on there just for fun, but like it just keeps me so warm. That's the other thing about the other comforter, even though it was like super heavy duty because I knew it was gonna get cold in here, it's still like I would wake up in the middle of the night freezing. But this one, I don't do that at all. So if you're looking for a new comforter and you want something comfortable, pretty cute and really warm and or cold or whatever, keeps you good temperature wise, get the Ugg Comforter. And kind of going along with that, another thing that has been a game changer this year has been my mattress. And this company sent me a mattress last year. I actually did, when I kind of introduced them when I did my apartment tour from a year ago now, almost. It's called the Performa-Sleep mattress. I wonder if my code still works. I'll check it. If I leave it here, that means my code still works if you want to get a discount. And this is not sponsored. Like, I just really, really love the mattress. I know a lot of other runners have it too, like professional runners, and the mattress is so comfortable, guys. Like I have the best night's sleep on it, and it's like memory foam. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I can't stress enough how important it is to like get a good night's sleep and have a good mattress. But Performa Sleep has some great mattresses, so if you're looking for one that's definitely like reasonably priced and that's really good quality, get the Performa Sleep. Someone on my Instagram was like, you should do something like an unnecessary purchase this year, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll throw in a little bit negative Nancy into the video, but an unnecessary purchase I made this year was definitely my iPad, and I'm like embarrassed to admit it. It was like it's such an impulse purchase. I definitely was influenced by other YouTubers too that were like talking about the iPad and like, I don't know, having like little planners on the iPad. I was like, I need one of those. So then I got it, and like I use it to read, and that's it. I was like, why didn't I just get a Kindle that was not $1,200? So it was like definitely an impulsive purchase. I don't use it enough for it to be like worth the $1,200 I spent on it. So that was probably my worst purchase of 2020. Sorry, Apple, if you're watching this. I just like, I don't do anything that is of use. I think it's a good product for probably other people, but like for me, I was like, why do I need this? I already have an iPhone and a MacBook. Like, why did I need the iPad? Oh well. And my favorite memory, I'm gonna end it on my favorite memory of 2020. So my favorite memory was definitely, I took a road trip with 4 of my guy friends to like rural Indiana in June, and that sounds so random. But my friend wanted to visit his parents, and we decided to road trip over there. Guys, we rode in a Ford, was it Honda Civic? Bro, I don't know what car it was, but it was like a really small 5-person car. And my guy friends were like, okay, we're gonna go 36 hours straight through. And I was like, are you guys serious? I'm coming. So I went with 4 of my guy friends. We road tripped out there for 36 hours straight. Everyone was delusional by the end of it. I can't sleep in cars, so I was staying awake the whole time. I had like the morning driving shift. It was so bad. And, but it was like, it was such a fun trip. We were there for like 10 days. It sounds so random, and it honestly was, but we just spent a lot of time at my friend's house, and we played a lot of Catan. We drank a lot of beer, very random, but yeah, I don't know, I just definitely got a lot closer with my guy friends, and I felt like I needed the trip, you know? It was in a time where I just like wasn't feeling very good in my own life, and I was like, I just needed the trip at the time, and my guy friends are just so funny, and we definitely bonded and became closer, had a lot of good conversations on the road, so yeah, that was my favorite memory of 2020. I know there wasn't that much that happened this year, but that honestly stuck out a lot for me. Like, I couldn't even think of anything else because that one was just so much fun. So yeah, that's gonna end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your guys' favorites were down below. I'm very curious. I always like to see like what products or like things that people are using these days, like apps and stuff. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Like this video if you're liking Vlogmas. Leave other video recommendations down below too if you want me to do like a specific video. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see my daily fits. I've been posting my outfit pics on there. And that's been really fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellas.